Evening folks, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Right, little pattern for today is a super quick, super easy to tie emerger stroke dry fly. Okay, this is a fly that sits in the surface film and just below is what it's designed to do, and it is of course the Bob's Bits. Okay, very well known dry fly pattern and very easy to tie and very effective. Right. Hook and the vise is a 170 size 12, and the thread we're going to be using is a UTC 70 in black. Just get this tied on, get this started. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, if you like the video, please click like, click subscribe, and I'll do my best to get some more videos out to you. I'm super busy with the guiding and the coaching at the moment, hence why I missed the last video, but we're out in the boat soon and I'm hoping to get some fishing content for you. This fly here has got a rib. This is mylar number 16 in pearl. I'm just going to take a little drop of that and then tie that in just here and work the thread all the way down. This pattern was of course designed by a chap called Bob Warts, who fished Graffham for many years. And legend had it he pulled a bit of fluff out of his jumper one day and decided to tie it on a hook, and this is how the Bob's Bits came about. How much truth in that is I don't know, but that's what I heard. The colour for this one we're going to be using is going to be Claret. Alright, I'm going to tie this one in Claret. It's probably my favourite out of all of them colour wise. I'm just going to put some wax on that thread just to give it a bit of grip. So super quick, super easy fly this one. It's meant to be fished, designed to be fished right in the surface film. Take a little pinch of this and just dub on a little amount of this, not too thick, and a nice thinnish profile here. Yeah, lovely. Pop this out on a floating line as a team or a single or a part of a team, and it will stay on the surface for about 5 seconds and then just drop down through the surface, and it will drop down through the surface layers, and it's effective all the way through. And the fish will take this of course as an emerging or a spent buzzer is what this is meant to be. So with that just dubbed on, we're just going to work that up 2/3 of the way and then come back up again with our rib. This is of course not seal's fur, this is actually squirrel. It's something I'm using a lot for dries nowadays and emergers nowadays. It's nice, easy to tie with, probably not quite as buoyant, but this pattern doesn't have to be buoyant. Just trim that off, and then another little drop of the squirrel just to form a thorax. Like that, and then come in with your dubbing brush and just give that all a little scruff out. As I say, yeah, meant to be the emerging or the spent buzzer, so great colours. Claret, love them in red, because of course we get the big reds down here. Good in a fiery brown as well would be my 3 colours. And this, there we are, it's all nice and scruffed out, and now we're going to put a little hackle in there as well. So I've just got a dark, it's actually a black, it's almost black, it's a very dark brown hen there, nothing expensive, and I've selected a feather out of there, and we're just going to take off the rubbish back here and tie this in just like this. And I'll tie these, generally I'll tie these, this is a 12, and I'll tie these down to 16s. I'll fish these down to. I like them, particularly like them in a 14. It's probably my favourite size for these. Doing very well all over the country these. I'm going to be using them at Chigborough, I'll use them at all the main reservoirs. Still a bit early for the big reservoirs on these dries, but certainly the small waters, the fish are looking up and they are having them off the top. So just a couple of turns of hackle is all I'm looking for. You don't want tons on this, so it's not going to be a super buoyant fly. Once, twice, that looks lovely, and then we're just going to catch that in, stroke the hackles back and finish in with a whip finisher, and just hold that back as you finish. Pull that tight, and then off with the waist, There you have it. How quick was that? Look at that, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to tie one of the most effective little dry flies you can have in your box. And again, another little tease out. Just mix all that in, do it both ways, really tease it out. Lovely, lovely, lovely little fly. Finish off with a bit of varnish, of course. Dead easy, dead simple, but then a lot of the best flies are, aren't they? And I'll use these a lot. Where I really like them is mid-season, these flies. And when I talk about mid-season, I talk about June, July into August, when the fish can get quite finicky, and you know, on the flat calm days as well, when they're just supping down small buzzers and they're not really looking for a big food item, or they've seen a lot, then a little pattern like this can really save the day. And fish it as a dry, ginked up, or just fish it as droppers instead of using crunchers or dials or something using like that. Use a couple of bits instead on the washing line setup, and they're absolutely deadly. So there we go, nice, quick, easy, simple. Thanks very much for watching, folks, and thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll get back to you with another video as soon as I can. Thanks very much. Have a good evening. Bye bye.